Hello everyone, welcome back to Amin Maths Club. Today we have a nice radical problem, that is square root of 1 minus 1 over x plus square root of x minus 1 over x is equal to x. So here we have to find out the value of x. First of all, we are going to let us suppose that 1 minus 1 over x square root, it is equal to a. So here if we take square on both hand side, then it will be 1 minus 1 over x square root whole squared is equal to a squared. So here this square root can be cancelled out with square. We will get 1 minus 1 over x is equal to a squared. So it is our equation number 1. Now here this x minus 1 over x, that x minus 1 over x is equal to b. So now again we are going to just take square root x minus 1 over x is equal to b. So we have just supposed that. Now if we just take square on both hand side, then it will be x minus 1 over x square root whole squared is equal to b squared. Now we have cancelling square with square root, x minus 1 over x is equal to b squared. So let's say it is our equation number 2. Now here our value of a is equal to 1 minus 1 over x square root. It is our a and it is our b. We have just supposed that. So now if we add a plus b, it will be equal to that. Here our problem will be a plus b is equal to x, because we have supposed that the value of a is our first value, that is 1 minus 1 over x square root, and it is b is that x minus 1 over x square root. So let's say it is our equation number 3. Now here if we subtract equation 2 from equation 1, so we have here equation 2, equation 1 and equation 2 we are going to subtract. So our equation 1 is here, that is 1 minus 1 over x is equal to a squared. It is our equation 1. And similarly our equation 2 is here, it is a plus b. So now we just write here our equation 2 is x minus 1 over x is equal to b squared. So we are going to just subtract this equation. Here we have positive sign, it will be converted into negative, then this negative will be converted to positive, and this positive will be converted into negative. So now here we have that 1 minus 1 over x, this minus 1 over x and this plus 1 over x will be cancelled. So here we get 1 and it is equal to that x. So we have minus x, so 1 minus x is equal to here a squared minus b squared. So a squared minus b squared is equal to 1 minus x. Now here as we know that we have algebraic formula that if we have x squared minus y squared, it is equal to x plus y times x minus y. So using this formula here, as we have a squared minus b squared, so it will be a plus b times a minus b is equal to 1 minus x. But from equation 3 we have that equation 3 is a plus b is equal to x. A plus b is equal to x. So it is our equation 3. The value of a plus b is equal to x. Now putting this value here, then we have a minus b times this a plus b is equal to x. So times x is equal to 1 minus x. So now if we divide x on both hand side, Here we can cancel out x with x. So a minus b is equal to this 1 minus x over x can also be written as 1 over x, writing this denominator separately with each term. So x over x. Here this x can be cancelled out. We have a minus b is equal to 1 over x and minus 1. Now let's say it is our equation number 4. So if we just subtract equation 4 from equation 3, so we are going to just subtract equation 3 and equation 4, then we will get our equation 3 is a plus b is equal to x. It is our equation 3. So a plus b is equal to x. It is equation 3. And our equation 4 is a minus b is equal to 1 over x minus 1. Now we have to subtract these equations. So for subtraction we need to change the sign. Minus will be plus. So here we have plus a minus a, it will be cancelled. We have plus b which is equal to plus 2b, that is x. Here we have minus 1 over x and plus 1. Now 2b is equal to x minus 1 over x plus 1. Now we have to just recall our equation 2. We are going to recall equation 2, as our equation 2 is given by x minus 1 over x is equal to b squared. So we just write that b squared is equal to x minus 1 over x. It is our equation number 2, as this 2b is equal to 2b. Now this step will be 2b is equal to x minus 1 over x. It is equal to b squared. So we just put this value here from equation 3. It is b squared and plus 1. Now our next step will be b squared, and shifting this one, then we will get minus 2b plus 1 is equal to 0. So it is nice quadratic equation. We have to solve this by factorization method. Here we have b squared. This minus 2b can also be written as minus b plus 1 is equal to 0. So now if we just take b is common, we have b minus 1, and here minus 1 is common, we have b minus 1, that is equal to 0. Now we have two factors here. First one is b minus 1, it is common, and again we have the same factor b minus 1, that is equal to 0. Here we have b minus 1 is equal to 0, and also b minus 1 is equal to 0. So value of b will be 1 in both cases. Now we are going to just recall our equation 2 again, that is recalling our equation 2. So our equation 2 is given by x minus 1 over x is equal to b squared, as we have x minus 1 over x is equal to b squared. So it will be here, if we just take x is LCM, so we have x squared minus 1, that is equal to this value of b squared is equal to 1. So we can put any value of b, as we have b is equal to 1. So this b squared will be 1 squared. Now x squared minus 1 divided by x is equal to 1 squared is equal to 1. Here we have denominator is 1. So by cross multiplication we will get x squared minus 1 is equal to x. So here x squared, shifting this one, we get minus x minus 1 is equal to 0. So it is a nice quadratic equation. We have to use quadratic formula. For this purpose we just write value of a is 1, b is minus 1, and c is, here we have c is also minus 1. Now using quadratic formula here, as we know that x is equal to, it is our quadratic formula, minus b plus minus b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2 times a. Putting values, then we have minus time minus b is equal to minus 1 plus minus square root of b squared means minus 1 squared minus 4 times a is 1 and c is minus 1 all over 2 times a, so a is 1. Now our next step will be, here x is equal to, minus time minus is plus, so plus 1 plus minus square root of 1 squared, minus time minus is plus, so 1 plus 4 all over 2. Here we have 1 plus minus 1 plus 4 is square root of 5 all over 2. So these are our two values of x. Let's say we have x1 is equal to 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2, and x2 is equal to 1 minus square root of 5 divided by 2. So it is our final answer. We have just find out two values of x. First one is 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2, and other one is 1 minus square root of 5 divided by 2. It is our final answer. Now we are going to just review our problem step by step here. I hope you have understand all these steps one by one. So if you feel any problem, just ask question in comment box. So that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe my channel for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.